This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 14. I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully, for some are already turned aside after Satan. Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Brakakwadosh. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren preaching his word in all sincerity and in truth. It's the brother Dama Agabar here with another lesson, Lord willing, to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, and this is not going to be a long lesson, but it just shows you, the order that the majority of our women, especially the younger women, need to be in. All right, is what? That the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, okay? And that's what you were ultimately created for, And a lot of our women are taking roles that are outside of this order, and that's why there's so much dysfunction. That's why there's so much depression. That's why these women are so destroyed. These women are completely out of order. It's because they've been given this liberty and this feminist spirit here in, America. And it's spread abroad throughout other places as well, but mainly here in America, to believe that they're this strong, independent, they can do anything that a man can do, that they're on the level of men. That's why they have a lot of this masculinity, a lot of this, unfeminine traits. They're loud, they're boisterous, they're just completely out of order, man. And it just shows you that, them being in this masculine frame is totally out of pocket. All right. And it's not, the spirit that they need to be in, nor that was the order that they were created, to have within the family structure and within this planet in general. All right. The Lord made the woman to serve in her purpose, which, right here in Timothy, it tells you part of it, that you younger women, you need to marry, bear children, and guide the house. Now, this is a foreign concept to a lot of these women because now they're all feminized. Now, they're all ratchet. They're whores. They're sluts. They've been thoughted out. They've been drunken with this Babylonian philosophy of strong, independent, and and they're broken from the family unit structure, which is order, which creates strong families, legacies, and strong generations of strong families, man, has been totally destroyed and totally, broken here in this society. And I just say that because I was watching this video, man. It's hilarious, man. It says biology matters. Obstacle course humbles this all female SWAT team. And that's what's coming here to Babylon the Great in a major way, is a great humbling of a lot of you women out here, man. Because like I said, this feminism, this American system, this Queen of Heaven worship, all of this, freedom and liberty that you have to just destroy yourself, this stupid female rap music and all these different, philosophies that have put it in these women's head that, they're better than the man, that they have, they can do what a man can do, that they're fit to do anything. It's just all foolishness and it's all stupidity. And this whole situation right here humbled these women right here, which shows you that, look, you need to remain in your feminine frame and you need to stick to the order that the Heavenly Father has given you. That's where you're going to strive. That's where you're going to be most beneficial. And that's where you're going to have true and pure happiness, is in the role that the Heavenly Father created you to have, which is to bear children, to guide the house, to marry first and foremost, to bear children, and to guide the house, which it's a very beautiful, position that the Heavenly Father has given you. But like I said, feminism and this Queen of Heaven worship, all of this bullshit that have told you women that you're, that you can thrive outside of your biblical purpose is all good and it'll help you. And it's something that could work for you, but it really don't, man. All right. And all you women just need to be humble. That's why when all hell breaks loose in this society, and things go back to its natural order, a lot of you women are going to automatically shift back into being, women. All right. You're not going to be proud. You're not going to be loud and, in this masculine frame that a lot of you women are in. A lot of you are going to be humbled back into that wanting to live soft and dainty and, soft lives, man. And this article is hilarious, man. It says footage out of Dubai shows women from Chile's highest tier police task force attempting to compete in the 2024 UAE SWAT challenge, where they embarrassingly struggled to complete the first obstacle. You see, and this is and you know, this happens everywhere because it shows you that women have no place being in the military. There's nowhere in the Bible to where when the men of Israel went to war that you had the women signing up for war. That wasn't their place. That was nowhere where they belonged. That was the last thing on a woman in the ancient world's mind frame was going out and into battle and fighting in a war. But now with all this feminism, all of this liberty, all of this, you know, bullshit that, you know, this society has afforded these women, you know, they come into the realization that, look, man, you're nowhere near on the position of a man. All right. Your position is to be dainty, is to be sweet, is to be loving. Like I said in Timothy's, to marry, guide the house, bear children, and give none occasion for the adversary to speak reproachfully, man. But now look at our women. This is how we know we've been totally defeated. Our women are the most embarrassing, the most whorish, the most outlandish, ghetto, loud, masculine women on the planet Earth, man. Now you have some of these other nations, women, they follow after the so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American woman, but they lead the league in complete and utter just, you know, being out of order, man. All right. It says the challenge is intended to showcase the world's elite security forces from over 70 countries. And these challenges should all be done by men. There's no way that women should be competing in these competitions. And this video is going to further show the proof. It says, however, footage going viral on social media features the woman from the Chilean PDI botching the event within moments. It all goes downhill as soon as they reach the first challenge, a zip line water obstacle where the woman stopped midway with some falling into the water as they try. And I guarantee you before this challenge, if you was to see these women, they would be masculine. They would feel like they're better than men. They'll probably feel like they can whoop your ass. They could step to you. They'll probably feel like, you know, anything that a man can do, we can do better. And these women are totally in that masculine frame, just like that one boxer. What's her name? Clarissa Shields out here talking all this shit like she can beat world champion boxers, men. And the video surfaced of her fighting some guy who wasn't even ranked, but he dropped her like a bad habit. You see, you women are going to come to the realization that this American fluff and puff and this American philosophy that you're more than what you are is all going to come crashing down in the near future, man. Like I said, and when all hell breaks loose, all of you women are going to want to get back into that feminine frame. You're going to be all you. I don't need a man. I can take care of myself. Look, you're all going to be brought back to the reality of that you're just a woman and you have no power and you are in no way, shape, form, or fashion on the same level as any man. All right. So I'm not going to play this whole 6-minute video, but I'm going to show you a few minutes of this shit. Just show you this epic fail of these women. And it further shows that you women have no place or no position in the military or in any, place to where, manliness needs to be, at the forefront. So I'm going to play this shit. Brothers can see this shit. Watch this shit. All right, I'm not gonna subject you to 6 minutes of this shit, but it literally took him 6 minutes just to get across the damn fucking zip line shit, which shows you that these women don't have no business being on any type of battlefield or to be put on any form of elite military tactic type of training. And then it shows you here, these are the men from Rwanda, which I ain't gonna play this shit. They just run through that shit like it wasn't nothing, man. All right, they just run through it like it was nothing, you know. And it just shows you that, man, hey, a great humbling is coming for a lot of you women out here, man, you know, and you need to just humble down and play your position as women. All right, let me read this. Look at this Proverbs 31, man. Took him 6 minutes to do that shit, man, you know. But then again, you can't tell these women shit nowadays. But it's all good because like a great humbling is coming pretty soon. And it says what in Proverbs 31? It says the description of a worthy woman, and this is what all of our women of the tribes. Hey, when the kingdom of heaven is established, this is what you're gonna exhibit these type of traits. This is the type of woman that you're all gonna be. You know, once our kingdom is established and we're changed, and you know the Lord puts you back in your right mind. It says, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies." And you ask any modern day woman, are you a virtuous woman? They'll say, oh, hell yeah. What makes you virtuous? I guarantee you they will not name off or give you a description of what the scriptures say a virtuous woman is. They'll come with their own version. They'll come with their own, idea of what that is. And it would be, traits that describe nothing that's righteous according to the scriptures, you know. It says, who can find a virtuous woman? Let's look up this word virtuous, first of all. Salakia. And the word virtuous in the Hebrew is hayal. It says strength, might, efficiency, wealth, ability, efficiency. You see? And they'll tell you, it means we strong. That means we strong, independent. No, that's not what it means as far as, strength, man. Or efficiency. It's going to explain it. You know? See this. No, that's not really good definitions, but let's get it. It says, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her. And first and foremost, for you to be virtuous, you have to be a wife. You have to be a wife to a husband. You see? It says the heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. You know what that means? That means that first and foremost, for you to be a virtuous woman, that means you will have to be with the same man all the days of your life. And that excludes 99.9% of all you women out here, man. So first and foremost, for you to be considered a virtuous woman, that means you would have to have slept with and been married to only one man in your whole life. And none of you women can say that. So automatically off the rip, you're not virtuous. And the majority of you women, you bring evil each and every day to your husband on some level. So you're already excluded from out of that. But you see, this is what a virtuous woman exhibits. It says she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. You see? And what is she going to do with that wool and flax? She's going to make clothing. You see? She's going to put it to work. You see? It says she is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. So right there, a lot of you women ain't going to don't wake up before the sun comes up to make sure that food is on the table and everything is ready to go before everybody is up and moving about. It says she considereth a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hand, she planted the vineyard. A lot of you women don't plant vineyards, man. All right. It's just show you did this. See, this is what her strength was. This is what made her strong, that she was, capable of doing all these things, running the household, putting food on the table, tending to the garden. She was out there working with her hands, tending to animals, doing all type of things, man. But it was all to forward the household and to forward her husband's legacy, man. You see? And as she was doing all these things, guess what? If she had daughters, her daughters was learning all of these different skills and traits right along with her. She wasn't out here telling her daughter, well, girl, go out there and play the field. Go out there and be a hoe. Go out there and date and do this and do that until you find the right man. No, her daughter was right there with her, soaking up game. It says, she girdeth her loins with strength and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. You see, she possessed all of these beautiful traits about her. She made her own clothes. She made clothes. She went out and sold them. She was, everything that was provided unto her, she used it to make money, to have her own business, man. She sold clothes. She made girdles. She gave to the poor. She sold fruits. She was taking care of business. It says she is not afraid of the snow for her household. Yeah, she'll be out there working even in the wintertime, around the clock. It says for all her households are clothed with scarlet. You see, she would make sure that everybody was fitted. Everybody was dressed, It says she maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Yeah, she wasn't wearing designer bullshit, Hey, the silk and purple was far more of costly value and more precious than any of the stupid so-called, designer shit that you women are buying today, which is 30% cotton and 20% polyester, all these mixed fabrics, man. She said, she covered herself with tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen and selleth it and delivereth girdles unto the merchants. See, so she was about the business. She was about making money. You see, and she didn't have to go to Esau or go to just some university or go to school or go to Esau, Edom to learn these different skills and different, ability to make money, man. She was all self-sufficient. You see? Talking about you woman talking about I'm independent. No, you ain't independent. This woman was independent, man. Not like that, but independent in the sense that she didn't need no outside source to help her to produce what she needed to produce and to get done. It was all done within, the wealth of her husband, and she was provided with the things that she needed so that she could help, take care of her business and make sure that the household was intact. It says, strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in the time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom. Whew, you women, another strike. And her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household and eateth not the bread of idleness. Yeah, she wasn't just sitting around all day with a bonnet on her goddamn head, going out at 2:00 in the afternoon with some SpongeBob pajamas on and a goddamn bonnet on her head. She was up and ready to go at all times, man. She was constantly about business. She wasn't sitting there on the TV watching Jerry Springer or eating bonbons or doing any other idle shit that you women do nowadays. You see, it says her children arise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands and let her own works praise her in the gates, you see. And this is what a virtuous woman was. And this is the role that that all of our women should be seeking after and trying to find. But, like it says, our women have become haughty, man. They're haughty, they're vain, they're proud, These different aspects of a virtuous woman is the last thing that the average Israelite woman is seeking to obtain. Everything that's written in here, she'll look at you and roll her eyes and be like, "Shit, that bitch stupid." They'll find something wrong with this. But at the end of the day, they don't fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You see, and this is why, hey, that great humbling is coming, and that's why you women, man, you need to come back into your natural order. All right. And stop trying to go outside of what you was created to be and what, the Lord has, the role the Lord has given you to do. But it's all good, though. It's going to come to that regardless, whether you want to believe it or not. But I just wanted to do this lesson. I saw this shit. I thought it was hilarious, man. Yeah, these bras didn't stand a chance, man. 6 minutes. They couldn't even get across this one fucking obstacle, but they're supposed to be elite. They're supposed to be independent and strong and, You know, anything that a man can do, I can do better. Just drop your dumb ass. And she got them big old, look, she got them wide hips. Supposed to be dropping, bearing children over here. She thinking she top elite, goddamn military GI Jane. They're all out of order. They're all out of pocket, man. And that's why, they're failing in this whole obstacle course bullshit, man. But it's just a microcosm of, how these women that's not in their rightful order are all losing, and they're all going to be ultimately, humbled in the days to come. So I just wanted to go into that real quick. Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. To the next one, Shalom.